Currently, you see that I'm raising my arm overhead, trying to bring my arms to ear level. If you find that you have to overarch, hyperextend your back, or your head shoots forward, you're going to use your hydro flask. Focus on this lateral part of the body, this lat. You're going to roll out or self-myofascial roll the system, breathing into it, moving slowly, finding those areas of dis-ease, those tender areas, rolling side to side, up and down, slowly. Do not rush the process. After that, you're going to do the same, work up that muscle, this time creating movement, raising the arm overhead while moving up and down that lat system. Breathing into it, exhaling, repeating that 4 to 6 movements. Next, we're going to work on the pec. We're going to use a ball. This is the pec major. Place it on the wall. Lean into it. You can oscillate, moving in a circle, finding tender areas. You're just discovering, again, the tight areas or shortened muscles. When you find an area that calls your attention, you can pause and breathe and pull that elbow back. Breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Moving slowly while you drive that elbow back. You can even move your arms straight back. So short lever, then the long lever, arm pull. Breathing into it to expand the stretch, focusing on the area you are attacking, and do that for 4 to 6 movements or for 2 to 3 minutes in total time in any given muscle. Again, do not rush this process. Take your time. Roll 1 to 2 seconds over any muscle. I might be moving a little fast, but nice and slow, up and down, side to side. When you find that spot, breathe into it, exhale, and you can hold that for 30 seconds or repeat that for 30 seconds until you find the release. Third muscle you're going to work on is the thoracic, the upper and mid thoracic. You're going to use the hydro flask. If you have a foam roller, that's probably best, but a hydro flask, everybody seems to have one of those. Lie down, find a floor that has some grip, moving from the mid-thoracic up, leaning to one side, moving up and down, and work on the other side, moving up and down. You don't really want to roll over the bone or the spine. You can scrub side to side, roll up and down. You can do a lateral trunk twist, if you will, as well, sort of work on that lateral flexion extension. And just driving the hips up is what I'm doing now to get a little extra tack or pressure into the area. I have a pretty stiff back at times from lifting, but I'll move up and down, side to side, repeat this for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. When I find an area that calls my attention, I'm going to pause and breathe into it, exhale, and repeat that for a period of time. And again, working both sides. The upper and mid-thoracic is an area you can spend a little extra time on. And again, never rush the process. You always want to take your strength and your mobility and respect time. It took time to get to where you're at, to stiffen for the body to get stiff, and it's going to take time to restore that mobility. And just move it up and down, side to side. Adjust if you have to. Sometimes you got to set a timer as well. I'm just making sure you guys can see me. I got to keep looking back so the camera can make sure the camera is capturing all of the areas that I'm trying to cover for you guys. But you notice now I'm just expanding, flexing, extending my upper thoracic, moving side to side. If you get tired from crossing your arms, you can grab or clasp the crown or the back of the head and repeat the process. Now that we covered the inhibition phase, check out the next video where we cover lengthening the muscles to expand our range of motion.